Hello guys, this is Siva here again. Welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'll be sharing with you guys a powerful boom and crash strategy for scalping on the 1 minute time frame. Right, so without wasting much of our time, I'll quickly explain how the strategy works. Then after that, I'll be explaining how to set it up. Okay, now this is a very powerful strategy that you can use to scalp in the market. All right, even if you're a beginner, you should be able to use this strategy effectively. All right, now this is how the strategy works. All right, now you can see here we have two indicators. All right, we have the indicator window 1 and the indicator window 2. Now on the indicator window 1 we have the momentum indicator, all right, which shows when price is extremely moving towards the downward direction. All right, and here on the indicator window 2 we have the awesome oscillator, which will show you when to take your entry in the market. All right, now this is how you are to work with this indicator. Now whenever you see that the momentum here has gotten to the 15 level, all right, price has moved extremely towards the downside, all right, there must be a movement towards the upside to balance things up. All right, now when you see this towards this area, all right, then you look towards the indicator window 2 and you take advantage of this movement. All right, you take advantage of the balance up. Right now you see the momentum line here has broken below our 15 level, our oversold level here. Now once it's going back up, you are going to take note of the awesome oscillator window here, right? So when it touches the awesome oscillator also need to touch the 15 level here, which is our oversold level here also. All right, so when it's going back towards the upside, we are taking advantage of that. Right now, at the moment it's touching the oversold level line, is going to be red. All right, as you all know. Then when it's going back up, it's going to change to green. All right, so immediately it changes to green, that is going to be the right area for you to take your entry. All right, so now you can see around this area it start changing to green. So around this place you take your entry immediately, you buy. This is crash 1000, you are going to buy and you hold for like 5 to 10 candles. All right, so but in order to be safe, I will advise you just take 5 candles. Right, so you are going to hold for like 5 candles. You pick 5 candles from the market and then you exit. You look for the next opportunity to present itself. All right, that's how simple the strategy is. All right, so you need to take note of this. The momentum line here needs to first of all get to the oversold level. You need to confirm that it's at the oversold level. Right, then when it's going back, you check your indicator window 2. You want to see that the red line here has started changing to green. Immediately you see that it's changing to green. Immediately you see that it's changing to green, then you go in for your buy immediately and then you hold for 5 candles. So you can see here is another example. You can see that the momentum is at the oversold level, which is our 15 level here, and you can see that this awesome oscillator, as the time it touches the oversold level here, is color red, and then when it start going up it will change to green. Right, that is when you take advantage of it. Take advantage from this area. This is the area where it changed to green. You are going to hold for 5 candles. All right, so the reason why you need to respect this condition at all costs is that whenever you respect it and you follow the condition, even if there is a spike, it's going to be a small spike and you'll be able to recover it. All right, so you can see that there's a small spike here, but the price still move up. All right, so once you recover in this kind of situation, once there's a little spike and you are able to recover it, you don't need to hold for long. All right, you just exit and you look for the next opportunity. Right, so you can see here again there was a spike. The momentum was showing that is at the oversold level. Right, so you take your entry from this place. Immediately you see that it has changed to green. You take your buy entry and then you hold for 5 candles. Right, so that's how you use the strategy. You can see here again around this area, immediately it's changed to green. You pick 5 candles and then you exit. So that's how the strategy works. All right, so you can see here around this place the momentum is at the oversold level. All right, immediately it changed to green. You pick your 5 candles and you are out of the market. Now in this kind of situation, you can see that the momentum is at the oversold level, but the awesome oscillator is not yet at the oversold level. So in this kind of situation, you don't need to take entry. You need to wait for it to get to the awesome oscillator to also get to the 15 level, all right, our oversold level, before you take advantage of it. All right, so it not reaching the 15 level here, it means that there's still going to be more spike, and you need to avoid that. All right, you need to play safe always with this strategy. Okay, so this is example on crash. So let me show you guys some example on boom, and then we are done with the explanation for this strategy. And the momentum has moved extremely above our 85 level here, right? You wait for it to the indicator here, the awesome oscillator, to change to green, right, to change to red. All right, on the crash, it's going to be changing to green, and on bone it's going to be changing to red. All right, so you take advantage of it, you do the opposite of crash on bone. All right, so here you start picking your 5 candle, immediately it start changing to red. Right, you pick 5 candles here, you exit the market before any spike will happen. And then here again, this is where it touches the 85 level here. This is where the momentum got to the 85 level, and then you wait for the awesome oscillator to start changing to red. You take advantage of it here, and then you exit the market. All right, so that's how the strategy works. That's how simple it is. All right, so with that being said, what I want you guys to do is to practice with this strategy very well. Make sure you backtest it, and make sure you have confirmed that it's working for you perfectly before you trade with your hard-earned money, before you start trading with the strategy. Okay, so make sure you backtest it yourself. I'm not the market maker. Make sure you put in the practice to confirm very well that the strategy is working for you before you go in with your hard-earned money. All right, so at this junction, if you have been watching till this stage, make sure to subscribe, make sure to turn on the notification bell so that whenever I post a powerful strategy like this, you get notified immediately. And to my returning viewers, you are all welcome back. All right, so I'm going to quickly share with you guys the indicator setup for this powerful strategy, and then that will be all for the video. Okay, and before I do that, I want to quickly remind you guys about the powerful boom and crash strategy for growing as little as a $5 account. Is a VIP strategy strictly designed for trading boom and crash. All right, and even if you're a beginner, you'll be able to use this strategy I'm talking about to grow your small account. Okay, so if you're interested, you check the description of this video. You're going to see my WhatsApp contact there. Make sure to message me, and we'll discuss on how you get the strategy. Okay, so that's that about that. All right, now for this strategy, you have to click on this F icon here. After clicking on that, you are going to search for the relative strength index, which is our first indicator. All right, so you click on the main window plus icon, you search for your relative strength index. The period is 1, apply to its close. The level, you are making it 85 and 15, color is red, 4 pixel. You click on done. Time frame is all time frame. Right, now the style, you are going to make it the color of your background. I'm using color black because my background is black. Right, you make it 1 pixel, then you click on done. All right, that's it for the moving average. The next indicator we have here is the momentum. All right, so you have to click on the indicator in the 1 plus icon in order to add the momentum under the relative strength index. Right, so you click on this plus icon, you search for your momentum. For the period is 9, apply to its close. The level, you leave it as it is. Time frame is all time frame. The style, you have to make it color yellow, 3 pixel, and then you click on done. All right, so once you have add those two indicators, you are going to have this first indicator here. All right, so you click on the F icon again. Right, now in order to add the second indicator, you are going to be clicking on the main window plus icon again, and then you search for your awesome oscillator. All right, so for the awesome oscillator, you can use the default setting. All right, so you use the default setting, or you make the line a little bit bolder using the volume up. Right, so you can see I'm using 3 pixel for this one, and that's it. All right, so after that, you click on done. Now the next indicator we have here is still a relative strength index. All right, so you click on the indicator in the 1 plus icon in order to add the relative strength index under the awesome oscillator. Right, so you click on it, and then you search for your relative strength index. Now the setting for the relative strength index is the same as the first one. Right, so we just need the levels. All right, then after that, you click on done. Right, you click on done, and you are going to have a screen like this one here. All right, so that's how you are to set the strategy up. All right, so I think that's going to be all for this one. For those of you who have not yet joined the Telegram channel, the link is in the description of this video. All right, and for those of you watching from TikTok, the link to my Telegram channel is on my bio. All right, so once you click on it and it refuses to go through, all right, you can copy the link, paste it on your browser, click on it. From there it will go. All right, so make sure you join the Telegram channel where I share free signals on daily basis. All right, you don't want to miss. Okay, so I'll be seeing you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.